Today we're going to be doing a product review of the Saysky half running tights. One of the things I like the most about these Saysky shorts, which is a huge selling point for me with some of the shorts that are out there, is the amount of pockets. We've got two pockets, so we've got a pocket on the right leg, a pocket on the left leg, which is sort of sits on the outside of your thigh with those sort of compression type pockets, and on the back another pocket that is phone size with a zip. Just stick my phone in the zip pocket in the back, and then in the side pocket, that's where I will stick my gels or like I said, my Free State energy gummies. Another 8 miles racked up in the Saysky half tights. Felt them awesome. No rubbing, no hot spots, no chafing today. Fairly cold day, but yeah, felt good. These are something that I've been using quite recently after having issues with my Nike aeroswift shorts or half tights, which were really good in terms of comfort and fit and all that kind of thing. But the issue for me with them was the durability. I did wear them all the time, to be fair, but after a while I used to get sort of rips in the crotch area that just used to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I was looking for something that wasn't going to have this issue, and I ordered loads of different pairs, all different types of compression shorts, and I found loads of issues with all of them in terms of chafing, mainly just due to a bad fit. And I don't mean fit in terms of like just around the waist, just sort of like there was sort of like bagginess around the sort of crotch area into the thigh area, potentially because I've got a bit of a strange running body shape, in that obviously I've got quite big legs as from my weight training, but I've got quite a small waist. So maybe that's part of the issue, I don't know, or maybe you find that issue as well, I don't know. But in contact with Saysky about the issue, and they sent out some of these half tights along with a few other bits and bobs, which I'm really grateful for. But they're not paying me to make this review. They haven't even asked me to make this review. We're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about the fit, and then we're going to talk about the pros and the cons, basically, and just something nice and straightforward for you guys, so you can identify whether these are going to be any good for you. These shorts fit me absolutely perfect. So as I said, as a weight training runner, sometimes things don't fit me very well. I've got that sort of weird body type where, you know, sort of broad up here and sort of not so broad here, and broad on the legs, again, not so broad here. So sometimes it can be an issue for fit. These fit me really well. So these are in a medium, as it says there, medium. And I'm about a 31 inch waist, and obviously a bit of a chunky pair of legs. And these fit me really nicely. And like I said, I don't mean fit just as in along the waist area, which is obviously important in running shorts, but I mean fit in terms of like just the fabric of them, how they sit on the legs, how they sit on the thighs, and how they sort of contour to your body, that kind of fit. They fit really nicely. There's not too much extra baggy material in the crotch area. In terms of compression of the fit of these, I would say they definitely are more compressionable than the Nike aeroswift shorts, which I actually think is a good thing. They're not too tight that you can't feel your legs or your blood circulation, but they just keep everything held together nicely, which is obviously the point of the compression shorts. They're supposed to, you know, there's some science to say it can increase your performance by stopping the vibration of the muscles. And I can sort of say today, with an issue I've been having in my glute, that the compression of these shorts has actually really helped. When I went for a run today, it was obviously putting a nice amount of compression on that glute area, which is where I've had problems with my glute for the last couple of days. And it was just enough to sort of remind me to keep that muscle activated and being used. Definitely true to size, definitely not too baggy, and a nice amount of compression.
Fits really, really nicely, and a good amount of compression there, which isn't too much that, you know, it feels uncomfortable, and isn't not enough that it just feels like you're wearing a normal pair of shorts. Another pro of these that not a lot of running tights have, from what I've seen, is they've got the drawstring here. So we've got drawstrings at the front, which obviously allow you to adjust how tight they are on you. And you can feel a difference when you pull them in tight, so you can get a nice personalised fit there. Another pro of these shorts, which I mentioned briefly, is the amount of pockets that you've got in them. It's brilliant. You've got a zip pocket on the back here, which is perfect for putting in your phone, because it's really secure because it's zipped and locked in. But then also on the sides here, you've got these little pockets here, which are big enough to put in your gels, or like I say, I use the Free State Energy gummies. Also run with my phone in this pocket before. And it's really secure. Obviously, once you're running with the compression there as well, they stay in. My key never falls out, luckily. The gummies never come out, my phone's never come out. It's always felt secure, and it's in a good position there that as you're running, it doesn't really get in the way and cause any issues. So far, I've found them to be very, very durable, and in terms of, you know, the material seems to be a lot more sort of higher quality than what they are in the aeroswift shorts. The stitching around the crotch area seems like it's going to be a little bit durable, more durable as well. It's not quite as flimsy around the seams. Style, really, I think they just look cool. You've got a nice little logo there, the Saysky logo there, and on the side, just enough to look stylish. Obviously, the Saysky gear is very stylish, I think, looks really cool. So you can rock up to your race looking cool, feeling the part, ready to go and smash it. It does give you a really nice fit, which is true, but I think I would prefer it to have a liner. So it doesn't have you don't have a liner in here, so it does keep everything nice and secure, if you know what I mean, when you're running. But I do find you have to get a good first fit without being too vulgar there. You have to make sure everything's in the right place, tie up, you know, your drawstrings there and get it nice and secure, and then it's fine. But sometimes if you don't get everything in the right place, it can feel a little bit rubby as you're running along, which isn't the worst that I've ever experienced. You know, these are probably the best half tights in terms of not chafing, apart from the aeroswift shorts, which I think for me just work the best in terms of non-chafing. So yeah, I would probably like these a little bit more if they did have the inner brief. I just find that just, you know, keeps it all nicely packed without sort of rubbing in the thigh area or anything like that. So that's probably my major drawback there. You can find cheaper shorts out there, which I have tried lots of, I promise you. And some of them have just been absolutely hopeless. Like the fit of them, I haven't even been able to get them on properly. Like I said, I've taken them for a run and I've had chafing after just a few miles that I've had to turn around. So I've not had anything like that there. So I guess you can say that the money that you're paying for these is worth it in terms of, you know, the ride that you're getting from it, the comfort that you're getting from it. Any more questions about these, then just let me know in the comments down below. But I do really recommend the half running tights from Saysky, because they've been working really well. Like I said, just overall, mainly for the fit of them, and the fact that they don't chafe me, and the sheer amount of pockets that you can have, that you've got on them, just work really, really well. And the fact that they just seem so far, after 100 miles or so, some big races there, to be really, really durable. So guys, if this video has helped you today, then please smash that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for lots of different running related content. You can see there, we're just about to head straight into an Asics Metaspeed Sky Plus review. So potentially, if that's something that interests you, which it should, join me on that video later. But yeah, everything on this channel running related is covered, and some weight training stuff is covered as well. Injury prevention, shoe reviews, workout vlogs, race vlogs, tips, tricks, everything. So drop me a comment down below and connect with me on any of these social media here. And as always, in the description, I include stuff that I always use, that I do earn a small commission for if you buy them at no extra cost to you. And it's all stuff that, you know, everything on this channel, let's just get this straight, everything on this channel that I use, I would never, ever recommend if it didn't work for me. So guys, as always, I've been Running Man Sam, and I'll see you guys in a bit.